they going to be able to look at in this video to determine who is responsible, if anyone is going to be held responsible?
Well, it's not just the video they're going to look at, Aaron, but they will start by looking at the area where the spectators were, the visitors to the zoo, this platform up here. And they will look at that basic question. Was the adult with this child paying enough attention? Many people have raised questions saying they don't think so. Some other eyewitnesses on the scene say they think that's an unfair question, that this happened very, very quickly. Nonetheless, investigators have to look at it. Here's another thing they have to look at. Let's bring it out into the room. This barrier, this is the second area they have to investigate. Zoo officials say this is more than 3 feet tall. They say that these heavy bushes separate about 4 feet of ground here before reaching that deep moat. It's inspected by outside agencies routinely and has worked ever since 1978. Yet we know somehow that boy made it past the fence, through those bushes, over that 4 feet, and then down that 15 feet where he fell into the gorilla's hands. And that, Aaron, is where the next part of the investigation is going to come up, I think.
And what about it was 10 minutes here. The gorilla had control of the little boy for 10 minutes. I think a lot of people may not realize how long this actually happened because we don't play 10 minutes of video. What about during that time?
Well, in that time, they're also going to have to look at the physical facility here and the reaction of zoo officials to what happened. Bear in mind, this is roughly what this would be like, about 2.5 times my height to the top of the moat here, maybe 1.5 feet of water here. Then on the opposite side, leading to the gorilla habitat, also a very high wall. So you can see in this environment, hard to get anybody in here to address the issue. But even when the gorilla hauled the boy up into the habitat there, they were still in an area that was not necessarily easy for anyone to approach the gorilla or approach the boy safely. Still, investigators have to consider what action was taken. Was it taken in a timely fashion? And when they go through all 3 of these areas, the physical plant, the behavior of the parents, the behavior of the zoo staff, Aaron, that's when they have to say if they don't get an adequate answer to any of their questions, maybe someone might be charged with something.